Hello, Superdean here, and welcome back to Telltales Game of Thrones. When we last left off, we was at the Red Wedding. It all kicked off. Our character, forgot his name completely, escaped with the Forester's king of the Lord of the Forest's household, a sword. He got back, fought on his way back. He was attacked by some other people. I think it's the White Halls, the White Houses, the White Phrase House. He killed one. They came back to try and say, well, you killed our boy, and we had to get sent off to the wall. We are now ended up in King's Landing, and we got to be the new Lord of House Forrester 2. And we are now, I think, the sister, who is in King's Landing.
The sister can help us.
Oh, hello.
Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favour.
Okay.
And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay.
Oh.
If it's presented to her as it should be.
Hi. What have we got? What's going on? Iron look box. Dusty old tombs. Window.
King's Landing.
Yeah, it is, yes.
I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Probably not. Why are we here? Letter from your mother. Ah.
It troubles me to even ask this of you.
Yeah.
But you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally. Especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Right. And Tom.
One moment.
Hello?
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you.
Okay.
I can come back later if you'd like.
No,
No,
come on,
it's fine. Come in.
What do you need? Oh, is it like a warmer for the bedroom or something? It's like a hot fire
Begging your
thing.
pardon, milady, but you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
Yeah, we're fine.
I'm fine. Thank you.
Of course, milady.
Avoid the question, yes. We don't know you.
Please
Who are
hurry if
you?
you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
Don't know you from Boo for a Goose. You could be one of what's his
You
face's
work for Lady
spies.
Marjorie?
Littlefinger.
I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before.
What's it?
You seem like
Littlefinger
good
and-
friends.
What's the bald guy called?
I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
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 Yeah. That's not good.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but...
You were eavesdropping?
You were.
No, not at all. I was just passing by and I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester.
Oh.
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken.
It's fine.
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about.
What's his name? That's going to bug me now.
See and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
There's Littlefinger. What was the bald guy
Good night,
called?
milady.
That was mixed with him, Tyrion Lannister. What was he called? Hello. Oh, it's
Lady
I know.
Marjorie.
Lady Marjorie.
You're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Lord Varys. Varys? Lord Vaeus. Varys? Lord Vace. I don't know. Him.
From the day you arrived
One of
in
his little
Highgarden,
birds.
I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank
Okay, what
you,
do you
my
want?
lady.
What are you
And
after?
you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own.
Okay.
What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together.
Okay.
You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen.
Okay.
To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford.
So you need me to keep
Cersei
my head down?
herself cornered me this morning outside the royal sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me.
You. Okay.
She demands an audience.
wedding.
She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her.
Okay.
I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
Wedding.
What do I say?
Yeah.
Find a way to appease her.
Okay.
Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
But it's going back on our family, surely.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Is it still Joffrey then at this point? Is he dead? What do you want? Looking at us like that, you.
You'll be
God.
fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Okay.
Good luck.
Uh-oh. Oh, I guess she must know us too then. Okay. Good luck. Oh, we're going by ourselves. Oh, no, we're not. She's coming with us. Sorry. I was looking at my laptop. Hello! Oh, it's Tyrion! Yay! The imp is here. Oh, God.
You can do this.
I can do this. I can't do this. I'm going to die. I'm going to put my foot in it. I know it. Nope, I stopped. Oh, people whispering. Hi! Nice to see ya. Yeah. What? There was a floating sword then.
Ah,
Wait.
Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
So where's Joffrey? Is he even this? Stand tall, near before, by near before.
Your Grace.
Ooh, the
Girl
Queen
has
is pleased.
qualities. Impressive. You may rise.
Oh, it's Cersei.
House
Oh.
Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Aye, it is.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
Oh, the girl.
Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Ah.
The girl can speak for her.
Our loyalty
house.
never wavers.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet,
And yet,
for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
we didn't know they were traitors. They were our wardens.
They were the wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Did I say the
Perhaps
right
too
thing?
clever for her own good.
No. Oh,
The girl
oh dear.
did say the loyalty was unwavering.
She has a talent for equivocation, yet I question what she really thinks.
Oh dear.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He's the new.
He is the warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
He is, isn't he? I forget that.
The girl
What do you-
has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Oh dear.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances.
Am I doing good?
There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Oh.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
To our mutual benefit, Your Grace.
And at the pleasure of your king.
Hmm.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you?
Did I go
Ask
to
any
it?
Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
The elements.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
Okay. Did I choose
What
right or
would you
wrong?
have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall?
No.
Our dear
no.
Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh.
Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it. I won't judge her. I'm sure.
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
I've been a bad choice. I don't
Loyalty
know.
can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not.
Okay.
Who knows what lurks within their hearts?
Deep in their hearts.
You are a girl from the north here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours.
Yes.
Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question.
I won't be
Go on.
conflicted.
My
I won't be-
loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer.
No, it's
I
not.
will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games.
Well,
Who do you choose?
my king,
The
of
king,
course.
of course.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants,
Ah.
which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Oh dear, I think I might have messed up.
I'll walk you out. This
Oh.
may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton.
No one did. No one does. No one did.
We only
Does?
spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
It is, yeah.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I was trying to appease her.
I think that was clear to everyone.
We did,
My
yeah, we
sister
tried.
and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard. Not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester.
But
Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance. And it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
Okay.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Indeed. I remember season 1 of Game of Thrones. She's gonna storm in and shout at me. I'm sorry.
Mira, I was worried. How was it?
Not great.
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over.
That's a nice way of putting it.
Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding.
Nice
Of
day
course,
for
you and I are seated way at the back. Here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What?
Sarah.
It's true.
Oh, salty.
And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper.
Oh yeah, him. Yeah.
I'm told he has a paramour.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands.
Oh yay.
Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
Scary. Terrifying.
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well. Which is more than you can say for his mother.
I don't want to be queen no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen?
No.
You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms.
Too much. You'd
I
be
might even allow you
corrupt
to
in a
be my
day.
handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match!
Oh, because she's so tall and he's so little.
Third one and...
What are you doing? Well,
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
this is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful.
They're not.
The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over.
Me too.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over.
Yeah, that's true. It's King's Landing.
I fear
Game
it
of
will only
Thrones.
get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Ah, why are you asking me?
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly.
Haha.
Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family.
Yeah.
I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Yes. Ask for help, don't ask for help. Ask for help.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
Oh, but who did she talk to?
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Okay.
Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown.
Bad
I
idea.
know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
You noticed you asked behalf
That is
on your
no
mother.
small request.
Yeah.
Especially now.
I know,
Indeed.
my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks.
Yeah.
And now you would have me ask him to intervene.
Joffrey is alive then. Okay.
Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother.
That's right. Because you
Ramsay
get him
Snow
in
will
the
arrive
bed
at
chamber.
Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Quaff the raven, nevermore. Oh. Are you two gonna talk behind my back now? Say mean things like all the girls do. Kingswood Road, Wolfswood. We're back with you, are we? Right, well. We ain't starting King's Landing, we ended King's Landing, and we'll go back to him next time. So, hopefully... Again, I'm trying to think, was anything mentioned like that about House... I can't remember. I need to... Probably should do this and watch Game of Thrones again, but it's so... many episodes, it'll be a hard time to do it again, so anyway, we're going to end it there for now. So thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Superdean, out.